Hi everybody, so this is my week 11 vlog. Today I am 11 weeks and 6 days. So the first thing I want to talk about is my ultrasound appointment that I had yesterday. That's why I waited for the videos, because that's the main thing I want to talk about. So I went to the appointment. It was at 11 a.m. and I showed up there basically 11 a.m. on the dot. So they took me in pretty much right away. They just had me fill out a questionnaire first. It just asked me about what did it ask me about? I don't know, just like history and stuff like that of my health, and yeah. Then the lady, she took me in and just had me lie down on a table, and they put a bunch of that gel, like a lot, on my stomach, and then they just like kind of moved it back and forth. And so the screen that had the ultrasound on it, I couldn't see it. It was like just out of my vision, but the whole time I'm like trying to look at it just to catch a glimpse, because my doctor had told me that she wasn't sure if they were gonna let me see or not, because it was just like the dating ultrasound, so a lot of times they don't let you see. And I didn't get any pictures because, well, obviously if I wasn't sure if they were gonna let me see, then obviously I wouldn't be able to get any pictures. But I did get to see it at the very end. She asked me, she was like, "Do you want to see?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Are you sure?" Duh, obviously I want to see. And it's really hard experience to explain, seeing your child or your baby for the first time. I don't know, it like took my breath away and I just couldn't stop smiling. It was pretty amazing. Oh yeah, and to get ready for the appointment, I had to drink like a liter of water. So being pregnant and drinking a liter of water is not a very good mix, just because I have to pee a lot already. So it doesn't really help when they make you drink that much. um, so that's basically it for the appointment. I don't know, I was there with my dad and he just waited in the waiting room, so nobody else saw the baby, it was just me. And my boyfriend is up north, so he didn't get to see. But he'll be there next time. So maternity clothes this week. So I only bought one thing that I would call maternity clothes, and it was the belly band so that I can wear my regular pants. And it's also, I bought it mainly for my work pants, because my work pants haven't fit me for weeks, because they go all the way up to my belly button, and then that's where they do up, like with the just under my belly button is where they do up. And I haven't been able to do those up for a while, so I've been wearing a belt with it and not doing up the button, and it's just really uncomfortable. So I finally bought a belly band, and I got that at, this is the package. I got it at that store, Motherhood Maternity. So I got it in black so that it'll match my uniform. I know I could ask for bigger pants, but I mean, if you get bigger pants, they're going to be bigger everywhere. Like, they're going to be bigger in the legs and the waist, which is not really what I want. I don't know if they have maternity uniforms there either. They must, but I don't want that yet. Yeah, so on the back it has instructions. It's French and English. I guess you can't really read it. But the top picture here is what you do when you're early in pregnancy and still want to wear, it says fold over to keep your unbuttoned pre-pregnancy clothes held in place. So basically when you want to wear your regular jeans and they don't fit, you can still wear them. And then there's that one when you're really pregnant. I don't know why you would use it when you're like big, because most of the maternity clothes have the band on them themselves, but I don't know. Maybe I will see that and see if I use it. And then this one, this picture, is for using it after you've had the baby. So just, it says comfortably transition back into your pre-pregnancy clothes. So when you're still a little bigger, it'll suck everything in. That's what I got from that. And this store that I went to is actually like really good. They had some really cute things. It was kind of expensive, but I think like all maternity clothes are expensive. And they gave me this coupon for the 19th to the 29th. And basically if I spend, the least I could spend is $75 and I get $15 off. So that's not that bad, especially for like maternity clothes. I don't think they're on sale a lot. And this store, they asked me for like my postal code, my phone number, my email address, like all this stuff, and they asked me the baby's due date because they actually will send me some free Huggies samples and coupons and stuff like that directly like from this store. So I guess they're associated with them, and I thought that was really cool because I didn't know I was going to get that. So I closed my notes. Oh, and then I just bought some like big sweaters. Like they're not maternity clothes, but some of my sweaters feel really tight already and it's kind of uncomfortable. So I just bought some big ones that I'll be able to wear for a long time. And they're really cute. Oh yeah. Somebody asked me a question about how I told my family and also how long I've been with my boyfriend. So I'm just going to answer that question. I'm not going to make like a whole separate video for that or anything. So I told my mom when I was pretty early on. I was most worried about telling my parents, but I actually told them separately, even though they're still together and everything. So I told my mom, and I was just like, Mom, I have something to tell you. And I think she knew right away when I said that, because I don't know, there's not that much bad things that somebody my age would say something like that to their parents for. She didn't take it that bad, but I cried because I was like, I disappointed you guys, and she gave me a hug, and like, she's not saying that what I did is okay, but she supported me. And then I had to tell my dad. But since I had already told my mom, I kind of was under like time constraint telling my dad. Because my mom was giving me the opportunity to tell him before she did. So I actually didn't tell him till like 2 weeks after I told my mom. And I think that's what made him most upset. Like, not that I was pregnant or anything. I think he was most upset just that my mom knew and he didn't know and she didn't tell him. But I don't know, that's kind of my fault. Well, not kind of, it is my fault. But it's all okay now. When I told him, he was just like downstairs on the computer, walked down like, Dad, I have to talk to you. I mean, there's no really easy way to say it. So that's pretty much how I told them. And then the rest of my family, like my sisters, my dad just told them right away because he's like, I don't like having secrets in the family and stuff like that, and I guess I understand. I mean, I don't think like all my aunts and uncles and stuff know, but he just meant like our little family. So that's pretty much it for how I told my family. It's not that exciting. Really, if you're worried about telling them, you just have to spit it out. Like, you just have to tell them because you don't know how they're going to react, and there's no point in stressing over it because there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have to tell them eventually. I guess sometimes for parents it is better to wait, but I think you're just going to stress yourself out, and no matter how far you are, it's just going to go like the way it is. You can't really do anything about it. And then somebody asked me how long I've been with my boyfriend. So I've been with him about 2.5 years, maybe a bit longer. It'll be 3 years in September, so before the baby gets here. And then I wanted to talk about symptoms. So I think last time I said that I'd been really itchy that day. Well, I've been itchy like every single day, so that's fun. And then I think that I thought that my nausea had gone away when I wrote this, but this morning it does not seem that way, so I'm not sure yet. Okay. And then my mom got me this stuff. It's called Benefiber, and it's supposed to be tasteless and stuff like that, but I'm really nervous to use it because, you know, when you're pregnant, your whole system is kind of slowing down, you know what I mean? So I should try it, but I haven't yet. I'll let you guys know if it actually is tasteless, because, I don't know, those things are really gross. Okay, and then basically, I'll just show you my belly. Okay, I don't know if, okay. Alright, so, I don't know if you can see, that's the side, the front, and the other side. I'm wearing the belly band right now. It actually works really well. So that is pretty much everything. If you have any questions, post them below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm not sure where that button is. I think it's up here. And that's it. Alright, see you guys next week.